Take back Gale's factory. Let's motherfucking do this shit. Alright, well, welcome to Master Spy. We're back, we're ready, we're fresh, we're neat, we're clean. We're all of the adjectives. We're ready to fucking play some goddamn games. So let's do this. Up here. Huh. Okay, let's do this shit. Yeah, baby, look at that. Oh, damn. Alright, well, alright, let's do a fucking topic. I'm fucking in awe, because I've never been here before, so, fuck. So, let's see. What can we talk about today? Talk about games, talk about movies, talk about all the good stuff. I'm dead. I got caught, I mean. I'm not dead. Okay, so, let's talk about something. Let's not fucking waste this in silence, you know? Because, like, look, honestly, the best episodes that I've done with Master Spy are the ones that I actually talk, not the ones where I kind of just like, you know? I mean, hell, why are you watching this episode if you haven't seen the first one? Plural. Oh god, oh god. But yeah, let's see, let's talk about a fucking topic. How about death? I don't know. I'm throwing it out there. Bet you didn't expect that shit. Death. Let's talk about it. So, what is death, per se? Death is when your body stops functioning in a way that allows you to continually think and process the continuous information that is given to you through your 5 and or how X amount of senses, because I know people believe in like more than just 5, but whatever. So that's what death is. Now, the big question is not why we die, but more what happens after we die. Now, I know there's a lot of people who believe in religion and other things and blah blah, but I'm taking a point of a different point of view. I'm taking a point of the nihilistic bullshit point of view, where it's like, alright, what happens after we die? Let's say nothing. Alright? So, let's think about that for a second. When you die, you stop. Now, it's nothing like, oh, it's a slowly dimming thing. I mean, maybe when you're dying, but when you're dead, your everything is, it's stop. You just stop. There is nothing. You just stop completely. Think about it. Your life, your memories, everything just stops. And that is fucking insane. Honestly, it's a very hard concept to grasp in general, just because of the fact that, fucking dude, like you stop. Everything stops. And it's okay, so just you can't just stop. Like you can't just think right now, alright, let's stop doing everything. Because you can't do that. I'm not explaining it very well, but it's very hard. You just stop. Everything stops. You can't see it. Like here's the thing. When people think of death, they think of eternal blackness or whatever the fuck. But here's reality. You're not going to see anything. You're not going to feel anything, and you're not going to think anything. You're gonna stop. That's like the best way I can think of how I can put it, is that you stop. You stop everything. You stop feeling, you stop thinking, you stop smelling, everything. It's insane. And honestly, it's a bit frightening if that it's not a given. And that's why I find it so weird that a lot of people, like, I don't know. Okay, so I don't understand the, no, it's weird, like, blah, blah, blah. I mean, I don't know. I don't seem to understand the whole, like, able to take that chance. Like, people who just kill themselves over certain things. I don't know. I understand that... No, I'm not even gonna go into that topic. Death is a hard subject, honestly. It's a very strange and foreign subject to literally everyone. I mean, come on. No one dies, then it comes back and he's like, ah, this is what happens. Don't worry. There's no rules to tell you what happens afterwards. But, okay, let's go to the point of view of, like, let's say a religion, where either you'll be forever tortured and you'll be punished for your deeds, or you'll be, like, you know, up in the heavens doing whatever the fuck. I'm doing Christianity stuff right now. So, the thing is that is kind of that's kind of bullshit. Like, the whole just like, oh yeah, you have rules in order for you to follow, so that you go up to this good place. But yeah, it's very weird. I don't like the idea of someone continuously controlling my life, so that in order for me to even get to a good spot where I will be for eternity, I will have to behave in a certain way. I feel like that is unfair to everyone. I don't know. That's just my opinion. I mean, other people see it as just like, oh no, it makes sense, but, you know, can't jerk your girl. It's weird. Death is weird in general. I don't like death. Death is something I don't want to do. I don't think anyone wants to die. Legitimately. Like, and no one, like, you can say it all you fucking want, but no one's gonna be like, oh yes, that is what I really wanted to do. I always wanted to die. It's been my lifelong dream. It's like, no, it hasn't. It's a fucking experience to think about death in general. Like, if you've ever like thought about death before, you'll understand like the whole fucking premise of it is just a fucking freaky freak. I mean, come on. Like, okay, so let's say Buddhism or something. You're okay, so you get reincarnated. That's pretty cool. Honestly, I wouldn't mind that happening. Even if it's just like, oh, you get reincarnated as a fish and get eaten. It's like, oh, well, I mean, hey, you win some, you lose some. But you're coming back as something else later on. Like, that's cool. Ooh, I got crushed. But yeah, I mean, honestly, that sounds like a really nice thing to think of. And I think that's why a lot of people, like, decide to go more towards that, because I mean, they don't really follow Buddhism. They more believe in the whole reincarnation thing, because it's easier on them. They don't have to really worry about death too much, and they also have to think about more just like, oh yeah, that's all I have to worry about is what am I gonna be? But even then, I'm gonna be a fucking animal, or maybe like, I don't know, a plant or something, and that's it. Like that seems a lot nicer than just like, if you fuck up, you're going to be tortured forever. And then it's like, oh well, fuck, gotta follow these rules. Like, no one wants to do that. Like, who wants to follow rules all their life just so then they can maybe go to a grand place where the roads are paved with gold and this and that, blah blah blah, and fuck, I'm dead. You know, it seems a bit weird. And yeah, you know what? This is not me being like, oh, it's stupid. Fuck religions, they're dumb. It's more just me saying, like, my point of view on things. Honestly, I don't really believe in anything. I don't know. I like to imagine that after you die, you go into an eternal slumber where you literally just dream forever. I feel like that sounds more like seems more like a thing. Even, like, maybe scientifically that sounds more accurate. Just because the fact of just like, oh hey, check it out. Fucking, could have a dream, and you just sleep after you die. I feel like that makes some sense. But, you know, that's just my... Yeah, it's definitely a strange fucking idea, death. I mean, hell, we could just be in a fucking computer program right now. Yeah, no, I'm saying that just because of the fact that, think about it. There's been a study with a computer making a whole nother world and thinking that it's a god or something, and it got down, and then it got down to where then it made a computer where it made a sort of like where it made the same thing where it was a god computer and this and that, and it kept on going over and over and over and over. And honestly, like, how fucking, like, I mean, I'm not talking about Matrix bullshit like that. That's kind of all over the place, but I'm talking about like legitimate. We are just computer programs, and what we are seeing is just some kind of, I don't know. It's where we are programmed to do what we are do. Everyone has, that's why like certain people have the same similarities as someone else, or everyone has a certain like eye color and this and that, instead of it being like, why don't we have rainbow colors or this and that? Like, I don't know. There's probably some science bullshit, but I like to think like that's also an interesting idea. But that's also fucked up, don't you think? That we don't have control of our lives. That it's a continuous. Oh, fate. Fate. Now, some people believe in fate, some people don't. Some people like it for stories, some people think it's like a real thing. Honestly, I have no fucking idea. The idea that we are all meant to be doing something. I may actually believe and that we have a linear path that we're supposed to be following, but it can be broken. That I believe. That I wouldn't mind. Just because the fact that I remember, this is a story. One time, when I was traveling, I had a super bad headache, like migraine. Like I was like having a huge migraine, and it was horrible. And then, being a fucking genius I am, we were in a mall, and in that mall, I was over at the electronics section. And in, you know, fucking genius. And, you know, the fluorescent lights, all this and that, the fucking, like, oh, check out this new TV, listen to how loud this horn can blow. And it's, like, just, like, noise and music everywhere. So that's not fun. But, I just put in some headphones and I listened to some music to, like, try to calm myself. And I listened to one of, like, my favorite songs that was going on at that moment. And I did that, and I was walking, and at this one point, I remember this so clearly, I was walking by a television that had, like, this guy, like, playing a trumpet, and I could hear it through my headphones, just like it was like a jazz thing, but he was, like, doing his own solo and this and that. That sounds kind of dumb, but legitimately, like, that probably would have pushed me over the edge, and I probably would have, like, broke down crying or something. And as soon as I walked by that, without, like, being like, oh, man, good thing I had to put my headphones in, and as soon as I thought that, I felt like this whole shift, like the world just had a huge earthquake under me, and I almost fell over. It was just like something was like rumbling under me, and I was like, I almost fell over. It was crazy. Now, I don't know if that means anything, or if there is an explanation for that or something, but legitimately, that made me feel like I broke something. Whether it be my path onto whatever the fuck, or maybe just like, I should have broken down crying there, or something. But whatever it was, I broke a pattern. Or, not really a pattern, more of a linear scope that was going on. I don't know, what the fuck. Take it as you will. I find it pretty cool, and then also kind of crazy. But yeah. So yeah, I don't know. Fate could be a thing, fate could just be some bullshit. Like, oh, it was fate that we would meet. It's like, maybe more just the consequences of everything going on. Might have been fate, fuck, I don't know. So I don't know, you believe in whatever you want to believe. I'm just talking about in general, like, what I'm thinking at the moment. I'm not making you do anything. If you think that I'm right and that there's certain things, it's like, that's cool. Like, I'm glad I got some people to, like, I don't know, agree with me. But I don't believe that you should force people into your own ideals. If you want to, like, add proof, if you want to be like, oh, this is how this works, or oh, this is the proof that I have to show that my ideals are right, go for it. But if they say, nah, I'm gonna stick with my thing, or oh, hey, no thanks, then fucking, like, respect that, dude. Don't be an asshole. Because I don't care if you're fucking God himself. If someone really thinks that you're not God, fucking chill out, dude. But yeah, so, I don't know. Just let people be. Let them have their own ideas. Even if it's dumb. If their ideas are dumb, let them have them. So, I don't know, leave what your opinion is about that. Or I guess your opinion on death. Like, are you scared of it? Are you accepting it? Or this and that? Like, with me, I accept death, but I don't welcome it. And that's the thing that I suggest everyone to doing. Because honestly, it's good to realize that you are going to die someday. It's bad to have that constant fear in the back of your head that I'm gonna die one day. Because not only is that bad in your psyche, but in general, that's just not good. It's not fun to have that thought continually, like, pestering your mind. It's better to accept it at the moment now, and be like, alright, I'll deal with that when I get there. Because, I mean, no one should, like, welcome death. Unless you're, like, dying, and you're a vegetable or something. I don't know, then I guess you can welcome death. But, you know, just don't be an idiot. Don't be like, oh, I fucking, yeah, I accept death and I welcome death. Death can fucking sleep in my bed. You're not fucking Deadpool, dude. This ain't a comic book, you know? That's not how this works. But yeah. God damn it. What's your guys' favorite condiment? Mine's ketchup. Whoa, yours is mayonnaise? Dude, that's kind of weird. Didn't know you like mayonnaise so much, dude. I mean, like, you know, if you like mayonnaise. Hey, look. I know you said horseradish. I was making a joke because not a lot of people like mayo. I know you like dumb horseradish because I don't horseradish. It's gross. Why do you even like that junk? It is very gross. Why? Why? I'm sitting here normal with ketchup, and you're here with fucking gross-ass horseradish. What the hell, man? The fuck?